Three names. Donald J. Trump, 47th President of the United States, former real estate developer, host of The Apprentice, two-time impeachment survivor, has a short list of 3 people that he would like to lead Iran. Now, before we go any further, I need to establish something for this channel, something foundational, something I need every single subscriber, all of you beautiful, growing, increasingly large number of people to understand. This is not a regime change war. Pete Hegseth said so from a Pentagon podium, in uniform, with flags behind him. This is not a regime change war. Trump just has a short list of 3 people he'd like to run the regime that just changed. That's completely different. We're clear. Good. Let's go. Here are the facts, verified, sourced, and delivered to you fresh this morning or afternoon or evening, depending on when you're watching this. Trump told the New York Times, not Truth Social, not a rally, the New York Times, that he has 3 very good choices for who could lead Iran. He did not name them. He said, and I'm quoting directly, "I won't be revealing them now. Let's get the job done first. Let's get the job done first." Sir, the job, as defined by Pete Hegseth, was destroying nuclear facilities and missile programs. That job apparently comes with a casting call attached. Trump also told ABC News something that is genuinely one of the most extraordinary sentences spoken by an American president in modern history. When asked about potential successors to Khamenei, people the U.S. had been considering, Trump said the attack was so successful, it knocked out most of the candidates. It's not going to be anybody that we were thinking of because they are all dead. Second or third place is dead. He said that to ABC News out loud. We bombed our own short list. The United States of America went into Iran with a list of preferred future leaders and accidentally bombed them. This is either the greatest own goal in the history of foreign policy or the most efficient candidate vetting process ever invented. We don't want them. Boom. Next. Now, while Trump is sitting on the secret short list of 3 mystery candidates, Iran has been making its own moves, and Iran's move is not going to make Trump happy. Mojtaba Khamenei, the 56-year-old son of the man we just killed, has survived the strikes. He was not in Tehran when his father was killed. Reuters confirmed it to Iranian sources. He's alive. And Iran's assembly of experts, under the heavy pressure from the Revolutionary Guards, elected Mojtaba as the next supreme leader. The son of the man we killed is now the supreme leader. We killed the father, the son took the throne. This is either Shakespearean tragedy or the world's most predictable sequel. Trump called Mojtaba lightweight. Trump said he was unacceptable. Meanwhile, as one analyst put it, if Mojtaba succeeds as father, it's essentially Iran saying, you killed one. Here, you get another. Iran just looked at Operation Epic Fury at 1,000 targets hit, at their supreme leader killed, at their nuclear program obliterated, and said, same but younger. That's not surrender, that's a sequel announcement. Now, here is where the story takes a turn that is so operationally, historically, cosmically unbelievable that I had to read it 3 times before I believed it. Iran's supreme leader is chosen by the Assembly of Experts, an 88-member clerical body whose entire job is to select and oversee the supreme leader. When Khamenei died, the assembly convened in secret, as they do, to elect a replacement. Israel struck the meeting while it was happening. The entire assembly was reportedly killed in the strike. The 88 clerics who were in the middle of voting for the next supreme leader bombed mid-vote. Now, the reported final act of these 88 men before the building came down around them was to elect Mojtaba Khamenei as the new supreme leader. They voted, building exploded, new supreme leader announced. I want to be very clear that what I just described is a real sequence of events that occurred on planet Earth this week. 88 clerics, mid-election, bombed. The tad hanger was massy, but it has nothing on this. Now, here's the detail that flew under the radar this week but is going to matter enormously. When Trump was asked what kind of Iran he wanted to see after the war. What's the vision? What's the dream? He didn't say democracy. He didn't say free elections. He didn't say human rights. Trump compared his vision for Iran's future government to Venezuela. Venezuela, not France, not Japan, not South Korea, a country we actually rebuilt after the war into one of the great economic success stories of the 20th century. Venezuela, a country that has been in economic collapse for decades, a country where people stand in line for cooking oil, a country that that has had two presidents simultaneously claiming power. That is the model Trump has in mind for post-war Iran. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying when the president of the United States is asked, what does victory look like? And the answer is kind of like Venezuela. The people of Iran might want a second opinion. There is one more character in this story, a man who has been waiting in the wings for 47 years. Reza, the son of the last Shah of Iran, exiled since 1979 revolution, 65 years old, has spent his entire adult life positioning himself as the rightful leader of Iran. This is his moment. The regime is gone. The supreme leader is dead. The door is theoretically open, and Trump's assessment of Reza Pahlavi, the man who has waited nearly 5 decades for his exact moment, was, I guess he is. Some people like him. I guess he is. Some people like him. The man waiting 47 years for his shot. 47 years of exile, speeches, interviews, positioning, coalition building, and the most powerful man on earth looked at them and said, some people like him. That's not an endorsement. That's what you say about a side dish at a restaurant. The sweet potato fries? I guess they're fine. Some people like them. Reza Pahlavi did not wait 47 years to be the sweet potato fries of regime change. Let me give you a full picture clearly, accurately, the way only this channel does it. Trump says this is not a regime change war. Trump has a secret shortlist of 3 people to run Iran. Trump bombed his own shortlist by accident. Iran elected the dead Supreme Leader's son anyway. The 88-man body that elected him was bombed amid vote. Trump's vision of Iran is kind of like Venezuela, and the man who's been waiting 47 years for this moment got described as some people like him. Meanwhile, the Pentagon announced American forces will begin striking progressively deeper into Iranian territory. The U.S. has established superiority and is now pushing inland. The war is deepening. The political chaos is real. The shortlist is secret. And somewhere in a bunker, or possibly a Swiss chalet, Mojtaba Khamenei is the supreme leader of Iran, whether Donald Trump likes it or not. This is the most consequential foreign policy moment in a generation. It is also somehow simultaneously the most observed. And this channel is the place where those things live together, fact-checked, delivered straight, with enough wit to keep you breathing while the world figures out what comes next. That's the deal. It's always been the deal. Subscribe, hit the bell, share this video, because people need to understand what's actually happening right now. Not the spin, not the outrage, not the hot take. My name is Davy Jones Carpenter. This is Davy Jones Carpenter, and I'll see you on the next one, which based on this week will probably be tomorrow, rather a little bit later. Some people like this channel. I think you're one of them.